In the market for Blues tickets, in the market for Cardinal tickets, there's one place that I go and one place only, and that's the Ticket Guys. Been doing business with them for years, and I will continue to do business with them. It's the Ticket Guys. Check them out online at theticketguys.com, or don't hesitate to give them a call. 877-877-4849. It's the Ticket Guys.
The ITDRoll.com Morning After at Cardinals Spring Training is brought to you by Vogel Heating and Cooling, Charter Communications, Dirt Cheap, Fox and Hound Tavern, The Cheshire, Taco Bell, and Metabolic Meals.
Adam Wainwright,
is that true? You said you couldn't stand more than 5 minutes of this particular radio show?
For any particular radio show.
All right,
oh,
so
nice.
it's not a shot at us.
That's not a shot at us.
Yeah.
Well, let's take advantage of our time. I hate the question, but I think it's relevant when we have you. I saw you throw yesterday. You threw on Sunday. The question is, how are you feeling? It's an awful question, but I need to ask it.
I think everybody's getting tired of hearing that answer, probably. But
I don't think they are.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
That's why we only get 5 minutes.
Strong. Delivery feels compact and in the right place. So I think I'm right where I need to be.
It's a tough spot for you because you were telling me you don't even want to answer that question anymore. You'd rather let your actions speak for you, but everyone's asking you that question, so you got to say something.
Yeah, man, but that comes with the territory. When you have Tommy John, I think people really want to know. So if nobody wanted to know, then I guess I wouldn't be a very good pitcher.
There's been some talk that they may want to limit your innings this year. You see that happening or no?
That's one of those things. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. I don't think it's fair for me to say that I'm going to go out and pitch 250 innings, and I don't think it's fair for me to say I'm going to do something that's the opposite. I know I expect to be me out there, so whatever that means, you can interpret it.
It's kind of hard to limit your innings if you get to the September and you're in the race again, and they need you to go 9 innings working on a shutout. They can't look and say, oh, you know what, let's take him out. His arm might be sore.
Right. Well, my hope is that I get to a point where I'm throwing low impact innings. I'm going out and minimizing my pitch counts and being smart about everything and pitching the way I should pitch, so that it's hard for them to pull me out of games.
But right now, there's no limitations whatsoever on you, right? You're ready to go for the start of the season, you think?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I'm having a normal spring training. I mean, we threw our last live BP to hitters the Thursday before spring started, and when spring started day one, I was on a normal routine.
You ever talk to some of the other guys that Jaime who's had the same surgery, or is it the kind of thing where everything is different and what happened to one guy doesn't really matter?
Well, that's the thing. You talk to enough people, you hear different experiences. So everybody had a little different experience with it on how they felt after they threw and during the course of the year. So my particular injury and rehab will be different than those guys, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
Last year, with the team putting together that remarkable run and winning the World Series, and you not being part of it actively as a player, I was asking you about it when we were talking the other day, and you said you had a blast. That's kind of unique for a player who was hurt for the entire season to actually still be connected to and around the team as much as you were, but that was a conscious choice of yours.
Yeah, it was. I felt like I was part of the team, and so part of the team needs to be with the team. Whether I was hurt or not, I still felt like I could help in a few different ways, and I felt like I was going to get the most out of my work as well there in a team setting with all the trainers and specialists that they had there. I mean, it was a great situation all the way around.
Adam Wainwright sitting down with us here on the ITDRoll.com Morning After. 590 The Fan, KFNS, and KFNS.com live from Cardinal Spring Training. Already joined by Tyler Green and David Freese today. I also noticed, and when you say you enjoyed it, the actions back that up. I mean, you were really into those playoff games, into that run in September, and seemed like you were just as active then as you were in 2006 when you were the guy closing out the World Series and closing out the NLCS.
Yeah, my job was to make sure everybody stayed up on the bench and made sure that everybody was locked in and paying attention to the game and excited to play, because I was excited to watch them play. And when you're the team cheerleader, I mean, really, I was kind of like the mascot, in charge of firing everybody up.
Some guys would get a little bitter about that, not being able to play, but you did embrace it. I mean, I've never seen that before, where a guy who knew he was after the entire season being that involved with, keeping the team up.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I don't know. I don't know what's so weird about it. I was on the team, and I felt like I was part of the team, and I feel like I'm a big part of that clubhouse, so I felt like I needed to be there.
There was
wanted to be there.
There was some talk even at the end that you might be able to come back and pitch then, or was that craziness?
I could have pitched at the end of the year, fastball, changeup, but Tom Glavine did it for years. I felt like I could have done it too. But the thing about that was, could I have done it? Yes. Could I have done it better than Lance Lynn or Eduardo Sanchez or somebody like that? No, absolutely not.
Hey, Adam, one of the best compliments I bet you would take, you might not be aware of, I don't know who it was, the cat that was sitting down with us, and I said, who on the team reminds you of Matheny? Because I think you would probably say Matheny is a guy who just has a presence about him of leadership and commands respect. And I don't recall who it was with us. It might have been Garcia or Loesch or Mott it might have been, actually, and said it was you, that you have that.
It's a big compliment.
Yeah. How do you elaborate on that, sir?
Strong words for a man that I look up to like as much as I do Mike. So I'll thank him, give him a big hug, all three of them, just in case.
Yeah, in case I was wrong.
Guys, I got ahead.
All right, man, we appreciate it.
Right,
We know you're
thanks
short
for
on
talking
time.
to me.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. That's Adam Wainwright with us here on the ITDRoll.com morning after on 590 The Fan, KFNS, and KFNS.com.